Hey guys, and welcome on back to a brand new AfterLife SMP episode. So kicking things off, we are at our royal palace. Last episode, we just finished making the grand entrance, which I'm really happy with. You guys seem to enjoy it a lot as well. I got some very valuable feedback, and overall, just flying around, it's really coming together now. Just kind of going through this main gate, it fits in a lot more, this gate now, because we have such an intricate looking entrance. It kind of counteracts the more simplistic walls that we have on the outside. Speaking of things coming together, we have some new additions here to the base, so check these out. We have I did 3 of them here, just these kind of simple red sandstone and wooden lampposts. I think they look pretty decent. My only quarrel is that you can't put the lamp any higher. Like, we're utilizing the new chain blocks here, but I can't actually just put it on the grindstone here. I need to have something attached, so it's hanging a little bit lower than I would like, but I think it looks pretty decent. And I like the use of grindstones too. It's a nice detail piece. But guys, before we get too far in the video, I want to give a huge welcome to Kafers and JustinL. They are the 2 newest additions to the AfterLife crew. It's so awesome. Kafers is also our very first female member, so it's definitely great to, you know, support some more diversity, get a whole range of folks coming in to join the server. Definitely go show them some love. Check out their channels down in the description below. Also, for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. You might be a little bit confused about our entire base, so I'll do a quick rundown. This season on AfterLife, we're going to be building a giant Tuscan palace and castle type of base, with really pretty aesthetics on the outside and all this grandeur and royalty, and then hidden underneath all this palace, underneath this platform, we're going to be digging a massive hidden base for a storage system, super smelter, and all the farms we could ever imagine. Along with that, I'll likely be doing a base tour at some point, a little more lengthy and in-depth one, probably around episode 30 or 35 once we have things a little more planned out. Of course, in between now and then, there'll be a lot of episodes not about the base, just, you know, making possible new mini games, group events, and all that. So, you know, keep your eyes peeled, and I'm very excited about how this place is going to turn out. Other than that, I've done a little bit more detail work. As you can see here, we have some additional lighting fixtures, some barrels and campfires just to add to the atmosphere. And then coming up, you can kind of see I added a little more shape and depth to this wall here, some button details and whatnot, and I used more birch leaves here to outline the platform. Thank you to Ash for the suggestion. He actually said, you know, just incorporate a little more greenery overall, as it's a sign of wealth and whatnot. And I think I definitely agree with that. Lining this part of the platform with hedges or leaves definitely gives it like a very royal, like luxurious feel, you know. Like, I don't know, if you drive by the White House or something, they always have these neatly trimmed hedges. And then back in like ancient Mesopotamia or something, you know, you got the hanging gardens of Babylonia. That's all, those greens are definitely a sign of royalty in my opinion. So this works quite nicely. And yeah, I'm really liking this diagonal gate as well. It fits in very nice. But in this episode, we are going to be working on this area, and that'll pretty much tie all the way into this pretty much like halfway finished section of our base, and it'll just make things a lot smoother. But yeah, we'll do this drawbridge, do a little bit of an aqueduct here. You know, we're gonna go pretty big with palace building today. We went decently big. We got all of this done last time, but this time I have some big plans. I do actually have a part of the wall design, so we're gonna get that up and built. I'll do a little bit of improvisation as I go here, but pretty much from this unfinished portion down to this green weird L-shaped thing, we're gonna do all of that plus this bridge, so it's gonna be awesome. Let's get straight into a time lapse in 3, 2, 1. Pew. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. We have quite a bit of work done, mostly just a big plain wall here. It is rather textured though, so that kind of draws your eye to it a little more. Obviously there's some flaws with it. I don't like how we have that strip of stair going when it's already gonna have a strip of stair. I don't know, there's just too many lines at the bottom there. We could implement some stair pattern through this big plane section, but as you can see up here, we have the repeating like little peepholes that we have on like some of these towers and some of the outer towers. It's good to have some repetition there. I tried something with the trap doors that I didn't have in my original design, and all in all, I think like that top portion is pretty much, you know, it's there design wise, so we can just tweak that as we go. I'll probably hang lanterns from the middle instead, but this last portion here, I'm trying to figure out how I should make it like turn to the right here, because we do want some kind of transition into this area. I think I'm going to have this like upper balcony, really tall wall portion come out until like around here, and then we'll have some kind of door, and then we'll work on this diagonal, this straight diagonal, like that's an oxymoron, a straight diagonal. We'll work on this really diagonal portion another time. But yeah, all in all, that's working out pretty well. It's kind of just floating there. It's just a facade really right now. The rest of the roof is, oh man, that's gonna be a challenge. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. I'm going to see what I can figure out from here and finish up this wall, and then we'll check out what we want to do with this giant aqueduct. Yeah. Holy smokes, guys, check this out. We have done so much work over here on the palace. I mean, it's like a little bit in the grand scheme of things, but this took me quite a few hours, especially to detail it up, since, you know, this was pretty much all improvisation. None of this I built in creative or anything. I know normally people plan stuff out, but yeah, I'm just going with the flow. Got a lot of like inspiration and whatnot from Reddit, so especially this middle window here, I was like very skeptical, like, oh, it's just this big plain wall, but I think we really did a lot with it, playing with depth here. So if you ever have like big scale builds, definitely be sure to break it up with different shapes, different add-ons and details, just to, you know, spice things up. And we have multiple like trims running all the way across our wall. So we have this quartz trim sort of extending from this part of the roof. Yeah, that transition is horrid, but other than that, we also have this little wooden trim going around, which I think looks good. We need some wood to complement the only wood thing there. Some buttons, additional details, always nice. Yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this tree too. This ties everything together. Like, just looking at it from this angle, it hides it a little bit, and oh man, it's beautiful. I really like this style of tree. This is heavily inspired by Germsy Boy, and we're just using the birch leaves here since they're the only real green ones. And I found out that spruce is actually all green as well. I should have known from my build there, but our good friend Ash, he suggested we change some of these out to spruce, just because to get some variation, right? I do like what we have with the leaf trim here, but I think having like a different texture from the actual leaves up here would be nice. So some nice spruce hedges here to spice things up, and we can kind of, yeah, it'll be a sharp transition. It looks like more trimmed and purposeful that way. And yeah, check this out. We just have the brick like even going over a little bit. I don't know how I'm gonna really transition this. Maybe like that. Yeah, I think that works. Just a little bit hanging off there. Oh, and these lampposts have grown on me too. I think I like them. But yeah, oh man, I'm having so much fun with this. We're like kind of getting ahead of ourselves. I wanted to mostly have this episode be the aqueduct and this bridge, but I went up and straight up did a wall. So I'm gonna leave this entire side for another episode because I have something planned out here for like a big side entrance, so you can come out of here. Guards and whatnot can go in and out of the palace, but that's for another time. I do have something cool planned for that. But yeah, the rest of this, we need to get an aqueduct going because that's what I had planned. Obviously it looks so great without that, and it's gonna be even more chaotic with a aqueduct. But basically we're going to get rid of this window. I think basically we're gonna have quartz pillars. We don't have any on us, but quartz pillars, maybe like 1 by 2 or something, going up supporting a canal. It's gonna come out right like underneath that window block. We could probably just get rid of the glass and then just have it empty space. It'd still look good, and then have a canal coming through with water, and it's going to sort of just waterfall into this pool here. And then we will we'll do some work on the actual pool itself. Huh? Wait, he was just here. Cubone, where are you? Oh. Okay. Dude, I have nowhere to land. Everywhere is dangerous as heck. Oh, he definitely did not see me, dude. Dude, what? It's crazy in here. I think I saw him. Okay, this was not my greatest of ideas. I'm trying to find Mr. Bone. Have you seen him? I see people with glowy helmets, but that is not Mr. Bone. Señor Bone, ¿dónde está? Must have been the wind. I'm trying to prank him with these heads. Wow, that is a lot of spider eyes. Our work here is done. Alrighty. Check this out. I have added one aqueduct right there, looking really snazzy. Yeah, the build definitely looks a lot different without shaders. I think it still looks really good. It's just the blue water is very high contrast. versus with shaders it's a little more transparent. But yeah, I really like this. We have some red contrasting here with the quartz pillar. I think it fits well. It's a good replacement for the window we had before. And up here we just have a simple archway like this. I didn't really bother to do a time lapse because it's such a small thing, and I kind of just made this up on the spot, so a little bit hard to time lapse things like that. To wrap up base work for today, we are going to finish this natural looking pond area, get a small drawbridge in. Probably not going to be this tall. I don't know why it's going up so many blocks, but yeah, we'll have some water flowing down. We'll design this wall a little bit, probably have some great but yeah, hope you guys like this aqueduct, and we're gonna jump back into some time-lapse action to wrap up our base work today. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, we have made some really awesome progress throughout this episode. Checking things out here, just this view alone is so awesome. This is pretty much the view you're gonna get because the wall will not go out any further. It just takes a left turn there. So that's pretty much the final view from this angle, which I love. I really love how this turned out. The amount of depth we have in this wall, just the different elevations, we're just gonna keep doing that. This isn't even gonna be the tallest part of the palace, I don't think. The centerpiece will hopefully go up really tall there, and yeah, just having a beacon shoot out of it is sick as well. But this new portion here, check this out, that we just had on time lapse, we built up this nice little bridge. So we have the strip logs here connecting down, some buttons for detail. It took a little bit for me to get something that I was happy with, but you know, as it turns out, a little bit of a more bulky bridge was what I wanted. I initially just wanted like a very rickety little wooden thing going across, but you know, I think this works better. We're in a royal palace anyways. So we have these wooden grates here, which aren't really like the sewers, but they will eventually connect up to the other side over here, which is our servants' courtyard. This is our other main body of water. We got some guardians here to protect it, but yeah, hopefully this will eventually connect up all the way, have like a canal to this fenced off area, so that way the water is nice and clean. It's not gonna be like where we empty out our sewage. This is rather just like extra water, I guess, which flows down here. This is not really finalized yet, but then we're gonna have a nice little waterfall coming out here. I already did a little bit with the arch there. I'm pretty happy with that, and I think we transitioned it quite well. This is still iffy. Still looks like a weird mustache mouth thing, not an extension, but yeah, I'll work on it. But yeah, eventually terraform this place up, get a nice custom waterfall going. But for now, that's how that's looking. Not bad at all. But yeah, guys, I know this episode was mostly building, so let me know what you thought of that. I know it can get a little overwhelming if it's just all one thing, so in the future I'm going to try and split things up a little better, have a little mix of content and tomfoolery sprinkled in there. So yeah, anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Afterlife. If you did, a like and a comment would be really much appreciated. Let me know what you thought. We're gonna do a little bit more off-camera detailing as well, such as, you know, there we go. Look, I can't really get it. The tower. The tower, we'll do some more little details like that just off camera to detail things up, get things nice and homely. But yeah, once again, a huge warm welcome to Kafers and JustinL. They are our two newest members now, so make sure to go show them some love. Check out their channels, of course. That's going to be it for me. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to stay notified with all future content and Afterlife videos. So yeah, that's going to be it for me, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out. Goodbye.